guys, welcome back to the Kin Woven Home. I'm Sharrah and this is Sawyer, and today we're gonna do a video about all on decorating your home when you have kids. So this has been a very highly requested video ever since this little guy came into our world, actually even before that. So I'm gonna give you some of my top tips and things that we do to make his life fun and exciting, so he has toys that are awesome, that he has things that are safe, but also things that are really decoratively cute and in line with our aesthetic. Don't worry, he does have color. Before y'all write me some lines, look, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing that I'd recommend, that we would recommend, is to keep it functional. So looking for things that are decorative, but also very functional, that you can store and corral a lot of your stuff. So things like these little cute woven neutral baskets that have all kinds of toys in them. I actually have this pot. It looks like a nice decorative pot, but inside you could have cars, you could have, I mean, these are the things that he's into right now. He doesn't really know about Mickey Mouse and Cars, the movie, yet. Yeah, I know, one day you'll have toys like that, I promise. I love baskets and bins, but I also love my credenza over here. I can open up the cupboards and I can put stuff away, close it up when I don't need it, and it's just a really easy way to still have really fun, colorful kid stuff, but also make it functional and doable for your space and keep things organized, which is a total plus. Another thing I love, so here is a basket or a bin that I got at Home Goods, okay? Lift the top, and what's in it? Look, finger puppets. Oh my goodness, Sawyer, is that your name? Hi, Scout. Oh, no, I don't want kisses from you, Scout. Oh, no, thank you, goodbye. Don't eat me, okay? He has not liked these until just now. This is very exciting. Sorry for this intermission of playing with Mr. Horsey. But the key is, it's a cute bin, kid stuff inside, put a lid on it and put it on a shelf, and you'll embrace the kid toy life, but also you have a place to hide them in the event that you don't want to see them all day. Okay, the next thing is to include child-friendly items as part of your decor. Things like this. This is totally a kid toy, okay? This could like sit on a side table and be kind of decorative. On our side table, I've got all these vintage older books, which is actually a really fun way to decorate because one day he'll be interested in those books. But for now, let's hope that's not copywritten. Hey, look. Okay, teethers. Teethers that are both decorative, they got wood, they've got teething soft parts, and they're in your color palette. This we have all over the home. We've got a white one, we've got a blue one, we've got a green one, but finding things that you can just have out and about, like this. This is a kid toy, lots of color, but it also looks very neutral. Sorry if that's loud. See this mat that we're sitting on? I will link this mat for you. It's Charlie Crane. It's totally in our color palette. It's totally a kid mat, but it's something that I can keep all the toys onto and slide it underneath our new coffee table that we got. It's like an ottoman coffee table from Article. It's open on the bottom, so I can slide this mat under and all of the toys disappear. And then slide it on out and he can play on it. Yeah, you think so? Eventually, I might get to the point where I am not gonna be able to avoid bright red Fisher-Price toys. But for now, even from like not a decorative standpoint, I really like the more like Scandinavian wood toys because I feel like sometimes all of the battery operated toys are way too stimulating and kids are more creative and like have more play when they have to use their imagination, and they use really fun, exciting things like finger puppets that are made out of felt. Mr. Piggy, it's so cute. So for us, that's kind of a decision we've made with our family, and in that decision, it is easier to keep things like buying toys that are more Montessori, if you've heard of that, which I think this is a definition of a Montessori toy. You drop a ball in the center and it rolls to the front and it's wood and it, you know, it's cute. But it also is reactionary and it allows them to learn cause and effect and things like that. Third tip is, if possible, invest in performance-friendly fabrics on your sofas or your furniture. So what that usually means is trying to either get things like Sunbrella is a really great performance-friendly fabric. Also, Perennials is a really great performance-friendly fabric. So I will say those are more expensive fabrics, so if you can't afford that, you can always invest in like Scotch guarding your furniture. So for me, I got this sofa. This is the Beta sofa from Article, and we actually had it sprayed right when it arrived. It was a third-party company that came in. It creates kind of a barrier so that if you do have spills or leaks or your dog's paw prints, you can easily clean it off and it doesn't stain. Did you want to hold it? And then you also could use the blanket trick. You get a blanket that's a similar color and texture of your sofa, throw it over your sofa for the majority of day-to-day life. And those are really easy to wash. When you have guests over, you take the blankets off and voila, your sofa is perfectly intact. And then lastly, yeah, that's a button. Lastly, Folex is a really great option to spot treat things. I will say, make sure that you test a small area on your sofa or your chair or whatever before you use it, because it can have an effect of removing kind of like bleaching. If you have a white sofa, it shouldn't be an issue, but if you have like a gray sofa, I would be mindful of that and just test it before you use it. And then another great tip is if you have rugs and you don't wanna have like, you know, a white rug where people can spill and kids can throw up on it and dogs can poop on it or whatever happens in your house, get an outdoor rug and put that indoor. They make some really great soft outdoor rugs these days. And that's a great option to have still a great covering of a rug without having to worry about stains and things like that, because outdoor rugs are usually more durable than indoor rugs, right? Oh, that's a sheep. You're cute. Okay, what's tip number 4? Do you remember? Yeah. Let's look at our notes. Ooh, have a safe place to play. So Sawyer has 3 places around the house. Right now, he's not all that mobile. I know that eventually the whole house will be his domain, but right now, our safe place is here in the living room where he's got his toys, his mat. He's kind of like blocked in with the chairs and the sofa. Yeah, you don't like that very much, huh? You kind of want to escape sometimes. Also, he has the office. Yeah, you love playing in the office. I thought this would be good to film together, but you just want to do all the talking. And then also he obviously has his room that we have a whole bunch of toys and things to play upstairs. So when you have a safe place to play, what does that mean? You have a great surface. So for us, we have this play mat. I also have a mat in the office that is actually one of those foam core mats that when you put it all together, it actually looks like a rug. I'll link that below for you guys. It's a great kid-friendly secret. And then you also have a thing that's like safe, you know, there's not a ton of breakable stuff. He could knock all this over and it'd be fine. I don't have a glass jar here. In my office, in the built-in, all of the bottom shelf that he can reach and crawl into is all safe kid toys, so it's not breakable stuff. We don't have these up yet, but we did just buy them, and they are retractable baby gates. So I highly recommend, I'm gonna link the ones that I found. We are gonna put them kind of all over the house, and they're great. They retract back in. They're kind of like a screen material, if you will, and they roll up to one side, and when you wanna close the gate, you can pull it shut. So we're gonna experiment with where we're gonna put these around the house. We might put one here on this walkway to the rest of the house to keep them in this room, but they're white. They'll disappear into the sides of the walls because they roll up and they're not like swinging out in the walkways. And I just think they're gonna be really functional and perfect for keeping babies and kids in their right areas that are safe and great for them to play in. And the 5th tip that we would recommend would be to embrace the season that you're in. This is a season that you're gonna be in for 2 decades, at least a decade, maybe more if you have a lot of kids. Have toys around your house. Embrace the mess. Embrace the stage you're gonna be in where things are gonna spill and things are gonna get broken, and that's just how life goes. On the other hand, I will say something my mom did with us, which I think was a really great idea, and eventually we will do with Sawyer when he's of age. My mom would buy really awesome like dishes and goblets and things at garage sales that were like $1. And when we were 5, 6 growing up, she wouldn't always just serve meals on paper plates. She'd put it on actual nice pieces of dishes and cups and things like that. And it taught us how to be mindful and be respectful of things. And if it did break, it was a garage sale find. It wasn't that big a deal. But as a kid, you don't know that. And so you're kind of like, oh no, I just broke a plate. And you learn to not throw things. You learn to not be careless with things in the house. Look at the rattle. It's a rattle that's rattan. Oh, that is a mommy's favorite toy and yours. So embrace the season. Teach your kids how to be respectful of the nice things in your home, but also let it roll off if something breaks. And if it's that precious to you, then probably don't have it out around your crazy kids if you don't want them to break it. But right now, Sawyer's in that season where he's learning about gravity. So he enjoys throwing things and going, whoa, it falls to the ground. Let's do it again. Okay, can you tell everybody bye-bye? We love you all. We're so glad you came to this video. We really hope that our tips help you in making your home kid-friendly, but also beautiful. If you haven't subscribed, be sure to hit the subscribe button, thumbs up this video, and check us out on Instagram. We are on Instagram and we're happy about it. It's at Sharrah Stevens. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna give Sawyer his little mobile, what's this thing called? A music box, thank you. We love you, subscribe. See you next time. Oh, you like this thing? Wow, you haven't liked this before. Wow. Wow, it's cool, right? Can you sit here with me? Wow. Can you turn it? Yeah, I know. It's gold. Goes with the rest of the aesthetic. It's great, right? Do you know what shape this is? Yeah, no, I don't either. There's lots of sides. What shape is this? It's not a pyramid. It's not an octagon. It's a pyramidal octagonal square.